You remember the show Inhumanoids?
Yes. Barely.
You want to see some Inhumanoid stuff?
Yeah.
Inhumanoids! Inhumanoids! I just made Sam sit through the first episode of Inhumanoids in preparation for me to show him my Inhumanoid toys. The show Inhumanoids is not something that a lot of people remember, but I happen to be a huge fan from back when I was a kid. It was basically a show with giant monsters terrorizing people and then some people trying to stop them. Did you remember Inhumanoids?
I remembered it was a thing. I didn't remember ever watching it. I kind of remembered seeing toys, but I never had any.
It only ran for one season. My understanding of it is that it was a couple of movies, like different serial things, that were eventually edited together into 22-minute episodes. So it started as a longer thing and then got edited down, which is why you get the tone of episodes to episode is continuous action. There's cliffhangers, which you didn't get a lot in those kind of cartoons.
The monsters were cool. It had some funny dialogue.
Were they from outer space? Mutations caused by toxic waste? Or were they a mass illusion created by the stress of modern living?
I don't think they meant for it to be funny, but it was.
I go back and forth about whether it's all a joke or not, but it's hilarious. It's really hilarious.
Yeah. And theme song is amazing.
Yeah, the theme song is... It's bad, but it's so bad.
Ridiculous.
It's so great.
Yeah.
So I do have episodes 1 through 5 on DVD. I bought these back in the day in a bargain bin for $5.99. I just kind of looked them up. I'm seeing prices of $100, $150. I don't know if people are paying that, but that's what they're being listed as. Because I wanted to buy Volume 2. There's 13 episodes, I believe, in the season, and this is only the first 5. So I was looking for more, and I am not going to pay that, so I may never get more. It might be on YouTube.
Yeah, it might be.
They made one series of toys. There was a planned second series, but it got canceled before it was released. There's rumors that some of them made it to a prototype phase, but right now there's no real evidence of that. So first up, I've got Redlin of the Redwoods. He was a good guy fighting against the Inhumanoids.
Yes.
This thing I've actually had since I was a child. I don't remember actually buying it. He grows, he extends. And his eyes will glow if you put a light above him. What do you got to add to the equation?
It's a tree.
I mean, realistically, the only toy I had from Inhumanoids as a child was this guy. I didn't have any of the other ones. None of the good guys, none of the big guys, just this one. So
You got like almost the lamest one.
it's okay.
He gets tall. He's got their
He's
eyes.
so fucking old. He reminds me of those cups you would get, like, survival kits at Boy Scout camp. They made toys for all the good guys, too, like Liquidator and Herc Armstrong and Augur and Dr. Bright. They released toys for the Granite people, the peaceful Granite people. They also made a toy for that, the magnetic dude, what the fuck's his name?
Magnacore.
Magnacore.
Yeah.
They made a toy for Magnacore too, but I don't have it. Really, the big thing that attracted me to this toy line was the big guys, so I'm going to break out a few of them right now. Alright, so I've got Decompose here. Decompose is like an undead dinosaur thing, and his chest opens and you can like imprison dudes inside of here. Just really cool stuff. The inside of his,
It's squishy.
yeah, he's got this squishy padding in here that is his innards. He's got the little
tail.
hair, yeah, the little hair coming out. And he's got the same lighting effect here, except it makes the end of his nose glow. Like fucking Rudolph the red-nosed dinosaur. Yeah, I found this. I actually scored this at a toy show probably 6 or 7 years ago. I got it for $65, which is a decent deal. These things, any of these big ones, I see go for $100. I see go for $60. I see go as high as $150. It just, if you're patient and you look for a good deal, you can score all three of these guys for a $60 to $70 price range in good condition. I actually, when I bought Decomposed, at that time, the only one I really wanted was Tendril. And the only way I could get Tendril for a good price was to also buy Decomposed. Either way, I'm glad that I did end up with it, because it's something that I don't see super often anymore, and I'm glad that I picked it up when I found it. So next up, we've got my favorite, Tendril. He is a Cthulhu-inspired creature from... Are you making faces?
No.
Tendril was encased in like a tomb, chained up inside the earth, and they drilled down and let him out, and he was unleashed like a beast in the Middle East. Do you remember a show called Salute Your Shorts?
Yeah.
Budnick had this on his bunk.
Really?
Yeah, like on the on his dresser next to his bed.
But yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah, he was the guy that I wanted most, because he is definitely right up my alley, you know. The leader of the Inhumanoids, here we have Metlar. Metlar is a recent acquisition, which is really the reason I'm doing this video. I just picked him up this week, but there's a catch to Metlar. When I was taking him out of the mail, the box he came in, his head came off, which is fucked. But I got a good deal on him. And then I contacted the seller and told him that this thing must have broken during shipping, and the seller basically sold it to me for half price.
Oh,
right?
well,
so it means that this thing cost me a grand total of $35. Not too bad, considering I should be able to super glue the head on. Maybe. 'Cause I can't wait until I can get this head hopefully reattached and he's sturdy enough for me to actually like fuck with, you know.
Yeah.
But right now, he's still cool. I'm happy I got him, and I'm content not having paid a lot for a broken toy.
So this is all of the Inhumanoids?
All the three main Inhumanoids.
There's
now,
more later.
There was another guy that was actually Metlar's master or
manager.
Yeah, another guy that challenged Metlar to leadership, and his name was Slither, and he was planned to have another big toy like this in the second series, and it was canceled. So anyway, that's my Inhumanoids collection. It is not a large collection by any means, but I feel like this show is forgotten about far too often. It's really enjoyable even to revisit as an adult. So if you've never seen it, check it out. And if you ever see these toys anywhere for, you know, less than $50, buy it immediately.